Hi, I'm Joe Polizzi, and this is the Content Inc. podcast. 5 minutes every Monday for content creators who desire to be content entrepreneurs. Well, I'm back on the road again doing keynote speeches, and to be honest, I love being on stage. This is my performance time where I get to try out new ideas and, unfortunately for many, my jokes. Now, some of these bomb, but most play enough for me to give them another chance. In one of my speeches last week, I was talking to executives about their own personal content creation strategy, and we came to the topic of writing your own book. After the presentation, I had quite a few people come up to me asking about my book process. The story was the same for all of them. They believed they had a book in them, but they didn't know how to get started. They also didn't know how it was going to help their career and how to integrate it into their current work environment. It was interesting enough, so I thought I'd share some of my advice here, and my book publishing process has done more for me personally and professionally than probably anything else I've done, so here you go. First, outside of writing anything, what do you want to be known for, or where do you really want to make an impact somewhere? I've talked to so many content creators and executives that have an idea for a book, but it really has nothing to do with their own content mission. Back about a decade ago, I was fiddling around about possibly writing a leadership book. I even started scratching out some notes for it. Now, besides the fact that the leadership book category is very crowded, I luckily realized that this area was totally outside of my own personal content mission. My goal at the time was to become known in content marketing, and I wanted to impact marketers and organizations dealing with the business of content. So my book idea honestly wouldn't have helped one bit. I ended up writing Epic Content Marketing instead, which to this day is probably still my best-selling book of all time and probably got me more keynote speeches than anything else I've done as well. So what is your personal content mission? What do you want to be known for? If you're struggling answering that, think about where you really want to make an impact in the world to a specific group of people. Now that's a good start, but how do you begin making a dent into publishing something? My suggestion is to integrate your book writing into whatever regular content creation you do. If you write a blog, writing blog posts and possible future chapters is the best way to get started. If you have a podcast, you can do episodes that become book chapters, and that goes the same for YouTube series, TikTok, reports, whatever else you're doing. Take your editorial calendar and start to figure out how you can write a book without really writing a book. When I wrote Epic Content Marketing, the book took me about 6 months of writing regular blog posts, and by the end of the 6 months, I had about 75% of the book written. My last piece of advice is on partnerships. For first-time authors, sometimes it helps to partner with somebody else that's already published a book. My friend Brian Piper wanted to write a content marketing book, and he told me at the same time that I really needed to update Epic Content Marketing to a new version. And I told him that we could do both if he wanted to rewrite the new version with me. So, in February of 2023, Epic Content Marketing, the second edition, will hit bookshelves. Now, can you partner with somebody who has the same goals as you? Also, are there any sponsors out there that could use the book you want to write and might want to fund you? I picked up a book the other day written by my friend Marcus Sheridan called The Visual Sale, and I'm pretty sure he partnered with a company called Vidyard on it to get that published and produced. I'm not sure if there was money or distribution involved, but if you have either one from an outside partner, it's a great motivating factor. So, you want to write a book. First, figure out your own personal content mission and where you want to make an impact. Then integrate it into your current process, and if that doesn't work, look for outside partners. I've published a book every 2 years for almost 15 years now. It's a career and life changer, and you won't regret it. Thanks for listening to the Content Inc. podcast. I'll talk to you a week from today, and until then, remember, go out and build that content business, but don't do it on rented land. Good luck.